Welcome back, guys, to another Dividend Express video. I don't have much time, so I figured I'd make a really quick, really long video to just discuss everything. So yeah, I just try to take everything in. Here's my portfolio. You can see I'm down in the week, down in the month, up in the 3 months still. We've had a really good day yesterday, as you can see. Recovering some of the huge losses we've all been taking, but honestly, with the stocks and flippy, flappity, backity, fourthy or something, everything's been all right. If you've been following along, even if you haven't been, you kind of have an idea of what's going on here. So the main stocks we have in my portfolio currently, you can see Tesla, fully Trasimene, I don't know, Royal Caribbean, Churchill Capital Group, which is soon to be Lordstown Motors, Golden Nugget still, which did some nice things today. Managed to sell at 10%, which was good. PSTH should take off eventually. All of these should take off eventually. Tesla just does its own thing. Palantir should take off. NGAC will take off eventually. And then from there, we moved on into my the kind of banks, financial investing companies, stuff like that. So we got JP Morgan, the biggest bank in the United States. We got IVR, which gives me a solid dividend. I actually cut down from 200 to 80 shares to make room for buying all the NGAC, PSTH, and PLTR that I have picked up. We also have Synchrony Financial, MFA, Oxford Lane Capital, which I don't know why, but you can't buy the stock anymore. Love it. Been paying me dividends. Been growing ever since I bought it, up 46.28%. Been great. We got View, which is another financial company, down a little bit. It would actually not be a terrible idea to buy this company at this price, but it is a little skeptical because you don't know. I don't know which direction this one's going to head in the future. This one could collapse and boom, my $55 is gone. Well, then we got Realty Income, One Main Financial, which is another great one. I think one share gave me a dividend of like $3.50, which I thought was spectacular. So I bought another one, then sold it because of NGAC. That being said, we have Synonymous, which I bought it at an average cost of like $18, but I accidentally sold too much. A long story, it's 19 now. Okay, we got EOD, which you can't buy anymore, and IGD, which you can't buy anymore, but both of which, you can see I'm up 10% and 16%, and they're paying me dividends, and you can't buy them. I don't know why. Still going down the kind of banking things. So we got MasterCard, Citigroup, more banks, all the way down. PayPal. This is another great one. I got in when it dropped real low. It is still pretty low. I hate that I had to sell a share and a half of this today to buy other things. That would be specifically Roblox, which we'll get to in a bit. But yeah, this is at a great buying price. It should be worth quite a bit at some point in the future. From the banking kind of companies, insurance, and stuff like that, we get down to right here, which is going to be all of our, index funds, our ETFs. So we got SLY, we got SPHD, which we actually haven't touched this since one of our first videos on the channel. It's a ETF, and it's up 24%, which I think is just phenomenal. And it's supposed to be like not moving very much either. So let's get back to that. Then we have SLY, like I just mentioned, but that one's up 74%. VTI, 29%. VIOO, IVOO. I want to hold every single one of those for life just to see what kind of percentages we can get on them. VGT, ARC, FXR. So Vanguard Information Technology ETF. We got some industrial producer durables, and then a bank fund. Vanguard Total World Stock ETF. So as the world stock market grows, so do I in that aspect of $55. And we got MID, we got Moon, which is like a space ETX, I'm pretty sure, or that's another one, and it's just a precarious name. Seeking Innovative Technologies. Okay, so it is a precarious name. Great. So we got SPY, which is the biggest index fund or ETF, and then we got QQQ, SDY, GXC, IEF. All of these are just different countries because I wanted to diversify different countries. Okay, they're not all different countries. And then we get into my definition of blue chips, which is not the same as everyone else's, most likely. So we got Roblox, which I decided to put in here, which just came out today. Listed at $64.75. I got it at $64.94, and it's at $68.78. So we're up a solid 5.91%. And for one day, I'm happy with that. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Hopefully it continues to grow. But at this point, it's not worth what it's... The popularity of wanting to own the finite number of shares is drawing the price of the share up. So it's not really worth that much. But I'm happy letting it sit there and continuing to grow as the company continues to grow, as they were founded in 2004. Then we have Apple, which is rumored to be releasing. I could have missed it. They could have already released it, but they want to get into the electric car, autonomous driving sector, which who else would be the people to do it other than Tesla? They got the money to do it, so I was happy to see that. So I bought another quarter of a share of Apple since the last videos, riding the $1 a day Microsoft train. We got Alibaba still just holding. I'm pretty sure I'm down quite a bit on that one. Actually, not a ton, but a little bit. Yeah, 8%, $12. Then we got our techie that has gone up a bit, and I've been selling it off, just put money into other stocks. Snap, Wayfair. This one, MicroStrategy, which is decent. Facebook, Beyond Meat, Semiconductor, Unity, Berkshire Hathaway, Spotify, Johnson & Johnson, Walmart, Google, BlackRock, Home Depot, Airbnb, Netflix, Hershey, Starbucks. And then from the blue chips, we go straight into the cruise lines that I own and I've been holding. So we got the Norwegian cruise lines. So let's do total percent change. This is how much I've made selling off a ton, buying back a ton, and bouncing back and forth between other stocks. So like the percentage should be a lot more, but you can see 28% for Norwegian, 36.63 for Carnival Cruise Lines, CCL, which I actually bought a ton of today. By a ton I mean 5 shares, but that's $125. So I'll take it. This Carnival UK is up 57%. Allegiant I just bought, but it should be good in the long term because its valuation is low. Spirit Airlines, which is one of the first ones I bought, actually up 100% pretty much. Delta Airlines at 47%. Mesa's probably doing good too. If we click on it, yeah, 30%. I only bought that a couple days ago. Sold most of it. And then we just go through all of them. All of these are air travel up until here. Then we get to kind of electric vehicles, vehicle makers, stuff like that. So we got Chinese ones for XPEV, XL Fleet, the NEO. We got GM, of course, FRSX, Go EV, Ride, Workhorse, which didn't get the contract, so we loaded up on them. Then they jumped. Then I sold it all. And now I just have 4 shares of Workhorse. Solo, been selling that off. Ford, kept the 2 shares. Nikola, bought 1/10 of a share. Who cares? Bluebird, blah, blah, blah. Green Power, so on. Down to right here. And now we get into charging stations, any kind of power storage, power transportation. not the actual transportation via car, like that the average person would. Yeah, this is different, maybe even solar power, stuff like that. So we got Sedge, we got Polar Power, we got Blink, ENPH, BPC, FSLR, all the way down, IDEX, Plug, NNDM, GAM. Oh, yep, and that's it. Then we get straight into the gambling sport, like online gambling that I have, like sports betting stuff. So you got Gamble, GMBL, MGM, Boyd Gaming, which is doing pretty solid, 45% gains. Happy with that. Gamble, SGMS, Scientific Games, DraftKings, PNN. No, from PNN. Yeah, actually. Oh, that's how I'm tricking myself. This is share price, not how much I have in it. Let's go back to your equity. So then from there we have marijuana stocks, which I don't know how they're on here if they're not federally regulated. So they're really just Bitcoin, but they're hiding it from you. There's that. I'm just going to slowly move past these because they're stupid. Then we get into just miscellaneous stocks pretty much. So that's these. A little bit of a Rolls Royce action right there. Some lemonade. There's so many. My idea was if I see a stock, buy one. If I like the ideas behind the company, grow with it, sell it when I'm 85. Or if I ever own a company, I've said it before. It's like Naked brand right here. Sold it a long time ago, but I kept one share. That's why I have one share of everything. We get into the SPOC mergers that aren't on my priority, which is the very top, the first thing you've seen. So SRACAC, TCH, LAPX, THCB, Butterfly, BF, BurgerFi, Star Peak, Brown, Bridgetown. It's stuff like that. There's a ton of them. I'm just going to go through them real quick. You can pause the video. More money in them, as a general rule, the more I like them. And then from here down is going to be just things I haven't sorted yet because I bought them in the moment. So blue chips, index funds, banks is what I'm seeing here. There's probably penny stocks in here too. Yep, there they are. Oh, and some SPOC mergers. Okay. Well, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a brief rundown of what's going on, how we're doing. We're up $16 so far today. Been up a lot more than that. 545, been down a lot more than that. 305. So, you take some, you win some, you lose some, or something like that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that it was boring. This is everything that's been happening. This is how much we're up so far this year. I like money. You should money like it too. Click the links in the description. There's a lot. Check the description if you have already or haven't. Check the there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of free stuff that you could. I like free stuff, so I take free stuff and I dip. So you should do it too.